GodCubing here, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to solve the Rubik's Cube using only one hand. Alright, first things first. There's not really a different method for one-handed solving, like there is for blind, but Ru and ZZ are a lot better because they're rotationless. So in this video, I'll be covering the Fingertricks, as that's the most difficult part of one-handed solving. If you don't already know how to solve a cube, then you should probably go learn that first. I don't have a beginner's method tutorial yet, but when I do, it'll be linked up here. Once you've learned how to solve the cube, you can come back and I can teach you how to solve it with one hand. There's a few things we need to talk about first. For instance, in one-handed, your cube matters a lot more, because if you have small hands, you may want to invest in a smaller cube. And magnets are very beneficial because it's difficult to align layers well with only one hand. Also, you need to know how to hold the cube. This is how you hold it. You want your thumb to be at a 45-degree angle and touching the center of the cube. And then you want your middle finger to be touching this sticker here. And your ring finger to touch this sticker. Like this. Your pinky finger and your pointer finger just kind of hang around, and we'll be using them to do turns later. Another thing that's important in one hand is which hand you pick. For most people, they will pick their left hand because it's easier to do R and U moves. But some people choose to use their right hand as well. I personally use my left hand as it's easier to do R and U moves. With that out of the way, let's get into the Fingertricks. We'll start with U moves, as they're the easiest. For U prime, it's pretty much a no-brainer. You do it sort of like you would for two-handed. You just put your finger on this sticker and then you push forward. For U, it's a little bit harder. You can either do flick style or push style. Flick style is where you take your finger and put it like this, 45 degrees across the corner, and then you flick it back, like so. Push style, which I just showed there, is where you put your pointer finger on this sticker and you push across the back, like so. Flick style and push style are both very useful in their own ways. Push style is a lot easier if your fingers are pretty close to the normal grip, as you don't have to move very far before doing a move. Flick style is a lot easier right after doing a move, as you don't have to move very far before doing a flick style U. For U2, there are two ways to do it, either by doing two U primes in a row quickly, like this, or by doing a double flick, which is faster, but you have to remove your middle finger from the back. The way you do a double flick is by putting your first finger and doing a U prime, and then your middle finger and doing a U prime, like that. R moves are a bit harder, but the basic R move is quite easy. You just put your pinky here and you push forward like so. This may be a bit difficult at the beginning, but you'll get used to it. R prime is one of the most difficult OH finger tricks, but it's also one of the most important. You can do flick style or push style, as with U moves. The way you do it here is by putting your pinky in front and flicking back. That's flick style. Push style, you put your pinky on the bottom sticker here and push up, like so. R2 is often done RR, as this is a lot easier than R prime R prime. But there's another way. You can also do a double flick, like this, by doing a pinky ring finger. This may be difficult at first, but you'll get the hang of it. There is one other way, where you combine both of the R primes together. You do a flick style R prime and then a push style R prime, and that gives you an R2. Those are all of the key finger tricks. I recommend pausing the video now and trying to do a couple of sexy moves to help you get the hang of it. In OH solves, you mostly want to be using R and U moves as they're the easiest, but if you must, L moves are done with just doing a Z rotation and then using U and U primes. Z rotations are very easy in one-handed and are hardly even considered rotations considering how easy they are. For F moves, you put your pointer finger up here to stop the layers from moving around, and then you put your thumb down here, and you can push up like this with the side of your thumb to get an F move. F prime, you put your pointer finger up here like this and then push down. And it'll be hard to do it without misaligning the layers at first, but you'll get the hang of it. D moves are quite similar to how they're done in two-handed solving. You take your ring finger and you put it on this sticker and you push here to do a D, and to do a D prime you just push it like this on the back of the cube. D2s are done similar to two-handed, where you do a double flick, striking first with your ring finger and then with your pinky finger. Like this. Don't do B moves, but if you have to for some odd reason, you would do it like this. You put your finger here and do a wide F move, and then cube rotate along the Z-axis, which, as I said earlier, in one-handed isn't really considered a cube rotation at all, considering how easy it is. Moves are really useful for root solvers, and they're also used in many last layer algorithms. You want to put the edge of the cube here on the table like this, and then take your ring finger and push this sticker forward. This sticker back here, and push it forward like this. This finger trick is more useful for root solvers than CFOP solvers, as M prime moves are a lot more common in last layer algorithms than M moves, as they're easier. But M moves are done like this. You put the edge of the cube on the table, and then you can take your pinky finger and you can pull back like this. M2s are often just done M prime, but you can also do it with your middle finger and then your pinky finger striking in a double flick, like so. That's all the finger tricks for this video. Now I recommend trying to do a solve with them, as that's the best way to get better at doing OH finger tricks, is to just do them. Maybe you can do some 2-gen solves to increase your turn speed. That's all for this video. Leave a like if this helped you learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube with one hand, and comment down below what your favorite finger trick from the video is. And as always, if you enjoyed any of this content, be sure to subscribe for more of it.